Don't Look Up was such a good and entertaining movie that I should have added this film to the best movies of 2021. A star-studded film that works great, and I was pleasantly surprised at the chemistry between the entire cast. A good premise with a good fast-paced script with a little overacting with great comedy mixed in, and BAM! You have a recipe for a hit. This movie shows us or suggests what the governments of the world, or at least what the US government would do if we were suddenly faced with a world-ending asteroid strike. And I really hope that the world leaders won't act like this movie suggests. But with the discord in today's world, it might not be too far-fetched. Putting profit over safety seems like a ridiculous premise, right? But if you open up social media, maybe it's not so far off, and that makes it a bit unsettling. Jennifer Lawrence finds an asteroid that is on a direct hit on Earth. With Leonardo DiCaprio's help, they try and warn the US government and the world about the impending doom. But the American president, played by the great Meryl Streep, shrugs them off because they work at Michigan University and not the Ivy League schools. And they really don't care because they are focused on a judge nominee and midterm elections. This film shows us the ineptitude of the government and the political climate, along with the bias in the news media and the disinformation that is pumped out, even facing planetary destruction. Once the math checks out though, the government finally believes Leo and Jen that they develop a plan. In the middle of this world-saving event, they abort the mission because a Elon Musk / Bezos character figures out that the asteroid was rich in minerals and can be mined, and make everyone involved rich with the trillions they can mine. So this Elon Musk type develops the technology and develops the plan to save the asteroid for profit. At the end, the mission is a disaster and the planet is doomed. So Leo gathers his friends and colleagues and heads towards his home to be with his wife. Even though Leo cheated on her with Cate Blanchett, but who can blame him, right? Just kidding. Cheating is bad. But she forgives him, and her, his children, and his friends and colleagues have a nice dinner while the world ends. The end scene was awesome. The CGI was great, and I loved it, and shows an accurate look at how we would just poof, disappear into space. This film is so much more than what I described here, so go check it out. You won't regret it. Also, watching Paul from Dune and X-Men's Mystique hook up was awesome and funny. Leo plays a Dr. Fauci character that is trying to do his part in saving the world. But at the end, no one cares and they do whatever they wanted to do. This, by far, is the best Netflix movie or project I have ever seen. In my top 5 movies of 2021, Netflix was the only studio that didn't make the list. But this definitely was a top movie of 2021. This movie gets an A rating from me. What did you think of Don't Look Up? Did you like it? Did you hate it? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. And like always, that's a wrap.